coming in here?
Yeah, any objection?
My Bernie hasn't been out of the house for 3 days. He's got the flu. So it's no good you coming after him. I tell you, he's done nothing.
You've got nothing to worry about, have you? Where's 5A?
The basement, down those steps.
Hey, Dad. Coppers.
Let him in.
You what?
Let him in, I said. We've nothing to hide. Have we got anything to hide?
Not yet, no.
Then let him in.
Your father in? Nice welcome. Oh, you're back then, Topper.
Looks like it.
Still having trouble with the old feet, eh?
Cones. I'm a martyr to them. I'm a martyr to cones. I've tried everything.
Well, this is Tony, is it? Yeah, he's a big fella. He's shut up, isn't he? Following in Father's footsteps by all accounts.
I've tried everything.
You know where Rosie is?
Last I seen of her, she went shopping.
She's at the Nick.
Ah, you copped her, did you? I can't say I'm surprised. No, I can't say I'm surprised. She's dick clumsy these days.
Yeah, well, she'll get it up, you know.
Ah, the rest will do her good. And it'll be one less mouth to feed.
You working?
Oh, me?
You heard me. Have you got a job?
He ain't been well, you see. He's stronger than he looks, actually. He's been under the doctor, but he's going to start looking on Monday.
What about you?
Oh, I wondered when you was going to start up. I thought maybe you was in the silent service. Do you
I
have
said. What about you?
Well, now, that is a good question. Well, I've got my feet to consider first. Yeah, that's my first consideration. I can't take a job that means a lot of standing around.
How'd you come back to the Green?
Well, it's my home. I mean, a man always comes back home. I've got what you might call a sentimental attachment to the old Green.
Now, you listen to me, Brown.
Mister to you. Either call me Topper or Mister. One of the two. Take your pick. I don't mind. It's just that I'm sensitive about the way people talk to me, especially young coppers.
Well, I'm bringing a message for you from the DI.
Cherry?
Nah, Mr. Cherry.
Oh, yes, of course, Mr. Cherry. Is he still around? Blimey, it's time you got some fresh blood down at that neck, mate. A message, did you say?
Keep your nose clean. If we so much as smell trouble from your direction, we'll run you in so fast your feet won't touch the ground. You got it?
Chemist in Brown put me onto some new stuff for these colds. It didn't do no good, though. You know, when I was doing my last stretch, I used to get RIC regular because of these colds. RIC, that's rest in cell, son. He wouldn't know. He's never been down the steps.
Yeah, won't be long, though.
Tony? Otto? Never in your life. He's a good boy. He's got a good nature. I don't know where he gets it from.
Really, George?
Yep.
But you remember what I said, Mr. Brown. That goes for you, too. You make any trouble, you wonder what hit you.
Who the flaming hell do you think you're talking to?
You! Want me to say it again?
Yeah.
Close the door as you go out. It's drafty.
Blasted bigheads.
Give us that towel, Tom. I said, sling us that towel.
Blasted coppers.
What you getting strung up about?
Coming in here strutting about like perishing peacocks giving their orders. Don't make trouble. Keep your nose clean. Ooh, as much as I can do to keep my hands off him when they smash him in the face.
Listen, when you've been in this game as long as I have, you learn to expect that from coppers. They never say worse than that to you, you won't come to much harm.
I hate them. I hate every one of them. And blasted bigheads. They think they're on the earth, don't they?
You have got it bad.
You know what I'd like to do? I'd like to rough one of them up, you know, do him over. It'd be a long time getting up when I'd finished with him, I tell you.
You keep on talking like that, you know where you'll finish up, don't you? In the topping shed, wearing a rope collar.
And it'd be worth it, wouldn't it?
You're off your trolley, son. You want to watch it.
Yeah, I could talk. You laid into that bloke on your last job, didn't you?
He wasn't a copper. He was not a copper. I never hit a copper. Not because I didn't want to, don't think that. I feel the same way as you do. I hate them. But it don't do no good. You hit a copper, and they're all after you like a pack of wolves, and they'll tear you to bits. Oh, these coons. No matter what I do for them. You know what causes corns, don't you? It's wearing tight boots.
Oh, you and your corns.
Tight boots. When I was a kid, I never had a decent pair of boots. But that's the cause. With some people say it's bad circulation, but that's only part.
Will you shut up? On about your blasted feet.
Well, you've seen them now.
Yeah, on their uppers by the look of it, too. They'll be scratching around for some easy money. You'd think Topper would sling it in, wouldn't you? I mean, what is he?
Oh, 45, 46.
He spent half of the last 25 years in Clink. Wouldn't you think he'd sling it in?
Not him, Andy. He's not the type. He still reckons he can win.
Oh, well.
How much longer are you going to be in there?
I'm coming.
Well, come on then, I want to talk to you about tonight. We've got to get something lined up for the night. Where you been?
Thanks.
Don't you live with? You went out with your mother, didn't you?
I left her outside Broadway. She told me to swing me.
Well, she's been nicked. You know that? They nicked her.
Well, what did you expect? You shouldn't have let her go. She'll get 6 months this time, won't she? Yeah, I reckon she'll get out for 6.
Is that all you can say? Is that all? Ain't you got no feeling for your mother?
I saw the copper in the car. Did they come in here?
Yeah, they came about your mum. Here, Tom. Here.
What?
What was you saying about Jackie Silver, the booker? Are you positive he keeps a stack of Mazuma in the house?
I know he does, but he's got a Peter, hasn't he? His money will be in the safe, won't it?
Then you'd have to open it for us. I'm sure we can persuade him to do that.
You'll be the first bloke the coppers think on, won't you?
Of course. So we've got to have a nice, tight alibi. How far is it from Silver's place from here?
10 minutes walk.
Where's the nearest pub?
It's the Star of India, isn't it? It's just round the corner.
Yeah, well, it might work. Now, listen, I want you to go and case the whole lot, see. Go into the Star and check on the gents' lad.
The gents?
Don't argue, just do it. Find out how long it takes to get from there to Silver's place. Look round his house, but do it so nobody will notice.
I know what I'm doing. I ain't a mug.
I hope so.
Go on, then. How are you going to get him to open the safe?
Well, you got a gun, ain't you? Surprising what a man will do when he gets a bit of lead stuck in his ribs.
How did you know about that?
I told you, son, you've got a lot to learn. Never put nothing behind the cistern. That's the first place that the bogies look. I found it there yesterday.
You knew about it all the time, didn't you?
You've got to get up early in the morning to fool your father, Tom.
Yeah. What about, kid? Hey, where'd you win that?
Here. Blimey. Do you know what he's been and gone and done? Do you know what your little brother's knocked off, Tom? He's half-inched the mayor's chain of office. The mayor's flaming chain of office.
Enjoying your evening stroll?
It's all right for some people, riding around in luxury.
Ah, every job has its compensations and drawbacks, old boy. Right now, I'd rather be in your shoes than ours. Someone's nicked the mayor's gold chain.
The what?
The mayor's gold chain. You know, the thing he wears round his neck. And Father now expects us to produce it, like a magician taking a rabbit out of a top hat.
Jonesy,
Sarge?
get moving. Communications room at the double. Just had a report. 2 men seen doing a break-in. It's all there.
Right, number 1, Apsley Crescent, sir?
That's right, son. You there, madam? Now, we'll have a police car there in a few moments, yes. Now, I'd like your full name now, Mrs. Potter, and some other particulars.
So don't forget, old boy, if you see any gold chains lying around, bear us in mind.
Information room to VS3. Proceed to 1 Apsley Crescent. 2 men seen breaking and entering. Message ends. Over.
VS3 to information room. Message received and understood. Wilco, Roger and out.
Only a couple of minutes from here. Step on it, Tommy.
Ollie? Yeah. They went that way, round the back and up the alley.
Right, go on, Ollie. Stay here and watch the front, Tommy.
Hey, you! Hold it! And! Come on, go on, get off. Let Tommy take it. Right. I heard the shot, you all right?
Well, now I'm afraid that's as far as we can go this week. I'm sorry to leave you at such a dicey moment, but I'll tell you the rest when we meet again next week. Same time, same place. Good night, all.